Many of us have sat in a metal tube miles above the solid ground and pondered a rather profound question. What is keeping us up here? It's a natural curiosity born from our everyday experience with gravity, that persistent force that pulls everything toward the center of our planet. The idea of a massive, heavy object simply hanging in the thin air seems to defy common sense, leading to a common underlying fear that at any moment, the laws of physics might just remember we are there and pull us down. But the story of modern aviation is not a story of defying physics. Instead, it is a story of understanding it, mastering it, and building layers upon layers of ingenious safety around it. This journey we are about to take is a countdown. We will explore 7 common myths about air travel, peeling them back one by one to reveal the scientific and engineering truths that lie beneath. These are not just opinions or reassurances. They are the fundamental principles that allow millions to traverse continents and oceans safely. Each myth we dismantle will be replaced by a fact, a piece of a grander puzzle showing not risk, but human ingenuity and commitment to safety. The universe is governed by laws. Gravity is one. Aerodynamics, thermodynamics, material science. Flight is not magic. It's a carefully orchestrated dance with these fundamental principles. An airplane wing is not just a flat plank. It is a marvel of design, shaped precisely to manipulate air. This creates a pressure difference, a force we call lift. As long as the plane moves forward, lift counteracts the relentless pull of gravity. From engines to wiring, everything is designed for this dance. So, let us begin our countdown, from the bones to the heart, the brain, and the complex environment in which it operates. Let's begin with a foundational misconception, that an airplane is delicate, easily broken by flight stresses. This myth imagines the thin aluminum skin as all that separates you from the emptiness outside. The reality: commercial aircraft are among the most over-engineered structures humanity has ever created. They are built incredibly strong and resilient, far beyond typical flight needs, using advanced materials, high-strength aluminum alloys, and super-light carbon fiber composites. These materials endure immense forces without failing. The philosophy is not merely strength. It is layers of strength. From the largest wing spar to the smallest rivet, every component is rigorously tested for loads many times expected in service. Certification punishes a test airframe to extremes. Wings are bent to seemingly impossible angles, flexing until they almost touch, proof against even severe turbulence. Fuselages are pressurized and depressurized thousands of times to simulate decades of flights. Think of the airplane not as a rigid shell, but as an integrated, flexible skeleton. This flexibility dissipates energy, much like skyscrapers sway in wind. Wings are designed to flex and bend, acting as giant shock absorbers to smooth the ride. Flexibility is a safety feature preventing dangerous force concentrations. Every part works in concert. The structure dances with the air, not against it. So when you see wingtips gently oscillating, it is not fragility. It is brilliant engineering in action. You are witnessing built-in resilience. This plane is no delicate object. It is a fortress, built to conquer the sky. A persistent cinematic fear says, if an engine stops, the plane drops like a stone. Powerful image, fundamentally incorrect. Engines provide thrust, the forward push. Forward motion across the wings generates lift. Without thrust, a plane does not fall, it glides, becoming a very efficient glider. Airliners are designed and tested to fly with one engine inoperative. Pilots practice this scenario constantly in simulators. Most of today's fleet are twins, able to fly, even climb and land safely on the remaining engine, with rudder and controls counteracting asymmetric thrust. An engine loss is a manageable urgency, not a catastrophic emergency. At 35,000 feet, an airliner holds huge potential energy. If all engines fail, altitude converts to forward distance, about 15 miles forward for every mile of altitude lost. From cruise, that's over 100 miles of range, roughly 20 to 30 minutes to find a runway or suitable field. Famous example, Air Canada 767, the 1983 Gimli glider, fuel miscalculation, both engines flamed out at 41,000 feet. The crew glided a silent jet to a safe landing in Gimli, Manitoba. No one was seriously injured. Events like this aren't miracles. They're demonstrations of aerodynamics and robust design. A terrifying myth becomes a manageable physical problem. Trained crews, proven machines, predictable physics. Planes don't fall from the sky. They fly, even when an engine doesn't. Myth 5. One small but critical part fails, and disaster cascades. Cars may be vulnerable to single-point failures. Airplanes are not designed like cars. Aviation's core idea is redundancy. Critical systems like hydraulics for rudder and ailerons come in multiple independent systems, often 3, routed and powered separately. The chance of all 3 failing at once is vanishingly small. One system fails? Pilots see a light, passengers feel nothing. Multiple electrical generators, an APU, and batteries back each other up, with several flight computers and GPS receivers cross-checking data. If one computer misbehaves, others override, or the crew isolates it. No single failure sinks the airplane. Think belts, suspenders, and more suspenders, plus a safety net. Redundancy is that net, and aviation has many. Systems constantly check themselves and each other, handing off seamlessly when needed, often with no pilot action required. Myth 4. Airplanes can suddenly break apart mid-air. Reality. They are designed to withstand forces far beyond worst weather, proven by destructive certification tests. In vast hangars, wings bend, fuselages twist, tails take pressure, all beyond operational limits to ensure margins. Maintenance regimes with ultrasonic and X-ray inspections find microscopic cracks long before they matter. Worn parts are replaced early. Aerodynamics and structure distribute forces. No single massive stress point suddenly gives way. Mid-air breakups are exceptionally rare because layers of structural safety protect every commercial plane. Myth 3. When a real emergency strikes, pilots might panic or be unprepared. In reality, an airline pilot's career is a continuous cycle of training and testing, specifically for emergencies. Multi-million-dollar simulators replicate the cockpit with astonishing accuracy. Instructors throw engine fires, hydraulic failures, gear malfunctions, extreme weather, and instrument faults. Pilots practice until correct responses become muscle memory, so real events feel familiar. Every 6 months, recurrent training and a check ride keeps skills razor sharp. Licenses depend on it. Crew resource management hones communication, respectful challenge, and teamwork. In emergencies, you have a well-rehearsed team, not a lone hero. Myth 2. Fierce weather can overwhelm an aircraft and make it fall. Modern aviation avoids, not confronts, bad weather by flying over or around it. Pilots get detailed forecasts and satellite data before departure, then use onboard radar and data link updates en route. Radar shows storm location and intensity to steer well clear. You may feel bumps at the edges, not the dangerous core. Lightning, airframes conduct electricity. The metal skin acts as a Faraday cage, letting charge flow over and out, rarely affecting systems. Strong winds and turbulence are uncomfortable, not dangerous. Structure and control systems are designed for these conditions. Controllers use live reports to guide others to smoother routes. Weather is treated as an obstacle to navigate intelligently. Myth 1 says the sky is chaotic and luck prevents collisions. In truth, it's one of the most rigidly controlled environments on Earth. Flights follow predefined airways at assigned altitudes, tracked continuously and handed off between controllers like a relay baton. Onboard TCAS adds a final safety net. Aircraft coordinate directly. One climbs, the other descends if needed. Strong, redundant aircraft. highly trained pilots, a comprehensive ATC and onboard tech network. If you learned from or enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. See you in the next video.